Hi guys, it's Miss Natascha from the Quincy Public Library. Today we are going to be doing an autumn leaves absorption art, and this is really cool because you can make lots of cool art. I'll show you like the difference. I made these yesterday. I kind of mixed up the colors. I know there's not blue leaves, but you know, it's art. We can do what we want. So what you need for this project is you're going to need a pair of scissors. You're going to need a little container with water in it. You want washable markers, which I have a ton here, and then you're gonna want coffee filters. And then if you're like, Miss Natascha, I'm not a very good drawer, so I have like a leaf template. You can make your own template. You can, if you have like a leaf cookie cutter at home, you can trace that, or you can just freestyle it. Not a big deal. It's easiest if we do, you're not gonna wanna make just one leaf, about 5 coffee filters at a time. So I'm gonna have 5, I'm gonna keep them all together. So fall is my favorite time of year. So I love all the colors of the trees. So we're going to trace our template. If you're not tracing the leaf, then you can just cut your leaf shape out of the coffee filter. Jeez, this is not cooperating. Let's go this way. All right. So I'm gonna trace this real quick. And we have tons of books that talk about why leaves change their color that you guys can check out from the library. Check on our comment section. We're gonna include just a few that I pulled, but we have tons of books about leaves. And if you guys do this craft at home, it would be really neat. You guys can make like a decorative fall leaf, or you can add some string and make like a garland. You can just take this craft even further. If you guys do that, oh my gosh, please share your photos, because I do all these craft projects and I don't know if you guys are doing them at home, and I would love to see what you guys come up with. Okay, so it doesn't have to be perfect, because you know, leaves are not always perfect. So I'm gonna keep all 5 of my coffee filters together here and just cut them out. I traced the leaf, but or the stem, but I went ahead and cut that off on mine. I might try to leave it on this time. So I'm gonna cut out our leaves. And keep in mind, so you guys, I did some that was like all one color leaves, like if you want it all red, or you can experiment and do a bunch of different colors. You know, you can do whatever you want. It's your project. So you want to just cut this out. Try to cut off those pieces. Things are a little flimsy. Coffee filters are great. You can do lots of fun crafts with them. You can make snowflakes. They're great for obviously making coffee for your parents. I've even used them in a pinch when I didn't have paper towels to clean my mirrors at home, or they don't leave all the fuzzy lint behind. So you guys can do all kinds of fun stuff with the coffee filters. And the best part is they're relatively inexpensive for a bunch of them. Or if you're like me, you just go and take them from the office at your job. But it's for work, so. Those little pieces. So this project, you do have to let it dry. I did this one this morning again. So it only took a couple hours. You can hang them up to dry. I just left them flat on my counter. I didn't have anywhere to hang them up, so it doesn't really matter. As long as they get dry, that's the important part. Put all the pressure cutting these just right. Okay, I'm gonna try to leave the stems on this time. All right, so once you get them all cut out, I'm gonna just push this off to the side. You're gonna separate them because then we're gonna do 5 different leaves. So, lovely leaves, yay. All right, now I recommend using a piece of paper to put on the bottom because as you see, the filters they're pretty, excuse me, light. And then this way you don't get marker on your table or anything. So in the center of your leaf, we're going to draw a circle. You're gonna leave some white there. So you don't want to fill it all the way in. And then, this is funny, it bleeds through, so then I'm like, ah. And you're gonna just do, you know, a couple layer. You don't want to fill the whole leaf because you want to be able to see the water spread. So I'm gonna do this one. I love red leaves. I love to decorate with red, so I'm gonna do this one all red. Okay. And it doesn't have to be filled in like that. I did different ones. So, you know, while we're coloring, we're going to talk about why do leaves change color? Well, chlorophyll is the pigment that gives the leaves their green color. So because we're talking about chlorophyll, I'm going to do my green. And in the fall, do you guys remember what happens? See, the chlorophyll breaks down and the nutrients are moved into the tree through the veins of the leaves. This allows the yellow pigment, I'm gonna say it wrong, serotonin, and the red pigment, anthocyanin, to show. In the fall, the tree moves nitrogen and starches from the broken down chlorophyll into the tree, exposing other colors. The tree then, I'm gonna do another green color. The tree then adjusts the hormone levels, allowing the cells at the base of the leaf to pull apart. And then that leaf, once it's taken all the nutrients out and has taken all the chlorophyll and exposed the other colors, it falls to the ground. So that's just a really quick science-y, like why leaves change color. You can check out, we have a cool book that talks about why leaves change color, and it'll break down the science even more for you. So Natascha likes blue colors too in her decorations. I know, no trees have blue leaves, but again, you just want to make sure that you leave a circle in the middle, white and pink. And you don't want to color the whole leaf. Oh. I think this is the same color pink. Sparker's not doing too hot, so we're just gonna say goodbye to it. I got no love for the pinks today, guys. Let's add some purple. So there's other cool experiments that you can do too of if it was the beginning of spring and there was still some green leaves, you can actually do an experiment that will let you know if you crunch up the leaves, add some hot water and some alcohol, and let it sit, and then use coffee filters and strips and put them in there, and the colors will go up the coffee filter like we're going to show today, and that will let you know what color the leaves will change, which I thought was really cool. I haven't done that one. Definitely have to have yellow. I didn't realize that was black. I thought it was going to be green. Foiled. And I threw it back in there for someone else to make that mistake. Oh well, it's all about experimentation today. Okay, guys, so once we got all of our colors, we're going to take the leaves and we're going to fold them 3 times. So we're going to fold it in half. You just want to make sure, I try to mostly fold it in half on my circles that I colored, so that way we can have some white there in the middle. So you're going to fold it 1, fold it in half again, 2, and then we're going to fold it 1 more time, 3. So we don't have a very big white center in that one, but that's okay. Yet I kind of do it more on my circle than I do the leaf, so that way we have a white tip, because that's what we're going to dip into the water. And then it's really neat because you get to see the colors just move. And it kind of just shows how water travels through leaves, because it comes in through, you know, the stem that's attached to the water, and then it moves through the vines of the leaves. So kind of get to see that in this fun little experiment, art experiment. I did not leave a very big white circle there, but that's okay. Again, I'm trying to fold like in the middle of the circles that I made, not so much the leaves. Totally covering up the circle there. And then this one I got a little crazy. What is going on here, guys? Now, the next part is you want to be very careful when you're dipping your leaves into the water, because you only want to do, in the beginning, you only want to do like just a little bit, but you're going to see the reaction. I'm going to tip. And see, it's already starting to move up. And I actually got a little more green in there, so it kind of got in the water, but that's okay. So like I said, we're just going to put this off to the side. So we're gonna let those dry. It's neat because you can see, like here, you can already see like the water moving up through the leaf. We're gonna have some cool leaves here, or the marker. The water is going up the leaf, which is taking the marker with it. See it just going there. But you don't want to dunk your whole leaf in there. Don't do that. Okay, so these ones I did yesterday, and I really wanted them to be more colorful. I was kind of bummed that I wanted the colors to go out further on the leaves. So what I did this morning was I just went ahead and I dipped this one again. So like I want this one to be a little more blue, so I went ahead and dipped it again. And you can see more water moving, and then that way I really got the look of the leaf that I wanted. So it's just a fun way to explore, you know. And then our folds kind of resemble the stems that are in the leaves that carry the water through. So how cool is that? So again, if you guys want to check out some books from the library, you can put them on hold and do curbside pickup, or have them put in the lockers right now during this time of restricted access. You can do that, learn more about leaves, how they change colors, and do just some more fun science experiments. And if you make any of these, show them to me. Put them in the comments. We can see how well you guys did. Thanks for joining me today. And guys, make sure that you come back next week. Get your canvas, some paintbrushes, and some paint, because Elizabeth from the Quincy Art Center is going to guide you through how to paint Leo the Library Lion. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.